Good Monday morning, Quad Cities. The heat will be on this week, as we've been talking about now for several days. Hottest temperatures of the season and year expected. Not really today, but in the next few days. We're going to head to 91 this afternoon. There is a little bit of a boundary sitting well south of the Quad Cities, right in this corridor here. That's where we could see a stray pop-up shower thunderstorm this afternoon. Same thing tonight, too. You're seeing Future Track indicating that potential right there near Burlington, Keokuk, south of Monmouth, for those stray storms that could potentially erupt a little bit later here. We're down to 66 tonight. Tomorrow, an isolated storm possible area-wide, but you will notice not only more heat, but more humidity. We'll be up to 95 tomorrow afternoon, but with the added humidity, it's going to feel more like closer to 100. And there you see 98 for a feels like temperature tomorrow afternoon. Keep an eye here, too. This is your criteria for needing a heat advisory or an excessive heat warning from the National Weather Service. 100 plus for the advisory, 110 plus for the heat warning. So we're close to advisory already by tomorrow. We go well into advisory criteria by Wednesday. It will feel like 101. And look, as we go into Thursday, it just gets hotter and hotter and hotter. 109 feels like temperature Thursday afternoon. That's almost heat warning criteria, and then we're into heat warning criteria by Friday. 111 degrees for a feels like temperature into the afternoon. So let's summarize when the worst of the heat and humidity combined. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right in here. Heat advisory will likely be issued for that period of time. And look at the actual temperature. 101 possible Thursday and Friday. If we manage to do that, it'll be the first time in more than 10 years. It was 2012 the last time the Quad Cities saw a reading of 100 degrees or hotter. A lot of heat energy sitting around, and that means a ton of storm energy too. So we got to keep an eye on what happens with Wednesday. There are signs that Wednesday afternoon and evening could potentially be a little active around here. Already a threat track 2 out of 5 for severe weather. Damaging wind gusts will be our biggest concern, and this threat will become even more clarified as we go throughout the next 24 hours. So check back with me tomorrow morning, and we'll see how that threat evolves in terms of what we're looking at for storms on Wednesday. But one thing's for sure, when we get those storms and any heavy rain associated with them here, that means more humidity Thursday into Friday that could send that heat index value even higher. So a couple of things to take into consideration there. The heat will try to break down some into the weekend. That will bring us more scattered showers and storms for Saturday, followed by low 90s returning for next week.